Boys and girls, today our Scholastic News is called Moving Day. It's about a hermit crab. Maybe you've had a hermit crab for a pet before. Well, we're going to learn today a little bit about habitats and where a hermit crab might make its habitat. Let's watch first the video to learn about an ocean habitat and what you can find in the ocean.
Ocean of life. The ocean covers most of the earth. Thousands of kinds of plants and animals live in the ocean. From the sunny surface to the dark water deep below. The seashore is where the ocean meets the land. Clams and crabs dig in the sand. Mussels and barnacles hang onto rocks. Noisy birds fly around and look for food. Smooth, slimy seaweed sways in the ocean waves. Seals swim in the water near the shore. They come on land to have their babies. Now sail away from the coast into the open ocean. Lots of big, fast fish live out here. Some fish are blue. That works as camouflage in the ocean waters. Sharks can be even bigger and faster. Many of them live out in the open ocean. But fish aren't the only ones out here. Sea turtles, whales, dolphins, and jellyfish live in the open ocean too. They all stay pretty close to the surface of the ocean. But if you were to dive down into the deep water, you would find a whole new habitat. Sunlight doesn't reach down here, so some animals make their own light. Some deep water animals are pretty weird looking. This animal is called a Dumbo octopus because its fins look like big ears. One part of the ocean is the complete opposite of this cold, dark place. You can find a bright coral reef in warm, shallow water. Animals of all shapes and sizes live here. There's so much to explore in all of the ocean's amazing habitats.
And now we're going to take a look at Moving Day. Find your newspaper, and we're going to learn a little bit more about the hermit crab and his habitat. We've learned a lot this year, boys and girls, about nonfiction text, and one of the most important things as you're reading are the text features. So if you find the headline on this newspaper, it reads Moving Day. I want you to pay attention as you read your newspaper today to the text features, the headlines, the captions, the sidebar, and bold words. And as we go through your newspaper, Mrs. Miller is going to point out some of those important text features in helping you understand and comprehend nonfiction text. So find your first headline, Moving Day.
Moving Day. A hermit crab shell is its home, but when the crab grows too big, it is time to move to a new shell.
Okay, on this page, find the headline, A Home for Hermit Crab.
A home for a hermit crab. A hermit crab crawls along the beach. It carries a shell on its back. The shell is getting a little bit snug. This shell is not a part of the crab's body. A hermit crab's abdomen, or belly, is soft. Hermit crabs crawl inside empty shells to stay safe from enemies. But crabs grow bigger over time. Shells do not. When a hermit crab can no longer fit in its shell, it has to find a new home. It's moving day. Sometimes there are too many crabs and not enough shells. If a hermit crab doesn't find a shell, it might get eaten. Crabs will often fight other crabs for the shell they want. Finding a bigger shell can be hard work, but once the crab finds its new home, it moves safely inside it. When the hermit crab grows some more, it will be time to move again. Crazy crabs. Ghost crabs have eyes that stick straight up. These two are fighting. Crabs can be different colors. This crab is blue. Other crabs can be orange, yellow, or even purple. Coconut crabs are the biggest crabs that live on land. They climb trees to get coconuts to eat.
All right, this section of our newspaper has some important text features. If you look here, you see the word snug and abdomen. These are bold key words. Remember, a bold word is the word that's darker than other words to show its importance. And so they want you to be sure you know what snug and abdomen are. Then if you look up here, there's this called the caption. A caption, remember, is words that tell more about a picture or a map. So this caption reads, "This crab is moving. It will come out of its old shell and leave it behind. Another hermit crab can use it." And down here at the bottom of your newspaper is another caption with this picture. This caption reads, "This hermit crab sticks its abdomen into a new shell." And it also gives a label or a diagram picture of the abdomen for the hermit crab, so you know where it is located. This section over here they read, called Crazy Crabs, is the text feature known as a sidebar. It's a section on the side of a page, and it gives extra facts about crabs in this case. So a sidebar gives you extra facts that you might want to know. Turn to the last page of your newspaper. We're going to take a look at an article called A Lego House. And we're going to use what we've learned about identifying the theme or main idea and using key details to help us identify the main idea. So follow along. A Lego House. Harry the hermit crab lives at an aquarium. Harry had grown out of his shell. He needed a bigger one. The people who work at the aquarium gave him choices. They gave him different shells. They also took a regular shell and decorated it with Lego bricks. Harry chose the Lego shell. It was just right for him. Okay, again, before we go on with the main idea, let's take a look at some of the text features in this article. Do you see the bold word? This bold word is aquarium. And the caption that goes with the picture? Harry lives at a Legoland theme park in England. All right, let's think about what we've learned with key details. Number one says, what is this news story mostly about? I hope you chose the first one, a hermit crab with a Lego shell. Number two, why did Harry need a new shell? I hope you chose his old shell was too small. Number three, read the photo caption again. This fact would help you if you... I hope you chose wanted to visit Harry the hermit crab because the caption tells us that he lives at a Legoland theme park in England, so we would know where to visit him if we wanted to go and visit. Great job. Now find your text feature paper and let's use our newspaper to answer some questions about our text features.